Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to another Friday chill stream. My name is the Lord Otter, and I'm joined by quite a few co-hosts tonight. First of all, I am joined by Frederick Guillemot.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing just well, thank you very much. How are you, Frederick?
I'm doing great. I'm opening my dwarf fortress for the first time in like over a year or two.
Hell yeah. It's been a while since I've played Dwarf Fortress, honestly, so this is going to be a fun stream tonight. I'm going to be relearning a lot of the games, so I guess it's the perfect opportunity for everyone to follow along. I'm
Well, if you have
also
questions, I have the book right here on
Oh
the
yeah,
ready. So
you've got the actual Dwarf Fortress book. I have nothing. The
Huh.
the Steam version does have a tutorial, so that helps for sure.
Ah,
oh, good. We'll be going through the tutorial, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna be going through the tutorial just so long as it doesn't skip it for whatever reason. I am also
I will.
joined tonight by the Ultimate Kahuna.
Howdy, howdy. I will be here offering advice that's totally irrelevant to the actual gameplay. Hopefully, it helps.
Well, it always helps, especially with a game as complex as this. Any little bit helps, honestly. And
Have you
last but not
considered communism?
Oh yeah. Last but not least, we're joined by Billy Bobsack. Billy, are you still on mute or are you with us?
Kapla, kapla.
Kapla kapla. How are you, Billy?
He's here. That was me.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, because his icon is still muted. I
I've
was
been
wondering why.
bamboozled, all right. All right. Well, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and actually get into the game. So I will go ahead and start up Steam here. Start up my version.
What's the right hashtag? Hashtag Yas. Is that right? Yas
Yes,
King.
I guess so.
You have long fingers, Frederick.
I'm trying to see if I can autofocus the camera because it's on top of it being code. It's blurry.
All right. How is the stream looking, by the way?
On YouTube, it looks fine.
Perfect. Is the audio sounding good?
Yeah,
I'm listening to you guys, so I have no
yeah.
idea.
I'm listening to
I'm mostly just making sure that the game music isn't like overshadowing us talking. I think it should be
Oh,
fine.
it's not. I barely hear it. It's fine.
Oh,
At least
perfect.
on this.
Perfect. Well, this is the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress. So for anyone who's played something like, I would say like RimWorld or Prison Architect or even Minecraft, this isn't too far off, at least from a conceptual side. There's a lot of mechanics that were started here that those games ended up inheriting. So, Frederick, you know a lot about this. We're going to start by creating our own new world.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
A
right.
whole new world.
A
This
whole
could
new
take
world.
time. Like this could take actually a little bit of time from
Wait, this is just Minecraft.
It's a
Sorry,
little
just-
different. It's a bit more involved than Minecraft.
This Minecraft was inspired by Dwarf Fortress.
Yes.
So the creator of Minecraft quotes Dwarf Fortress as the inspiration for the 3D world, which is weird because this looks 2D, but no, this is actually 3D. What you see is
Oh
a
wait,
2D.
it's 3D.
You see it
Yeah,
2D
there
on
you'll
screen.
you'll see soon enough. It actually slices up the layers of everything, the verticality, and you can actually scroll up and down. It sounds weird, but you'll kind of get the hang of it as we keep going.
So you're basically seeing one level at a time, and you can zoom down and up levels, and yeah, that's how.
Interesting.
Yes. So indeed,
Oh.
we have all of these different modifiers for our world map size, our history length. We can start at 100 years of history. Do we want to go longer than that?
Probably not because it takes a long time to process on your computer.
That is
So,
true. I think
probably
this
don't wanna
version
go
is a
with-
little more optimized, but it takes a lot out of your processor.
Yeah, so I'd go with just the default.
Yeah, we can go with the default settings for now. So we will go
You could al-
ahead.
Actually, no, just make it 0. It'll start at the beginning, the real beginning.
So
No,
this is the user-friendly version of Dwarf Fortress. And detailed mode, well, they don't skimp out on the details. And yeah, so even though there's a lot of comparisons you can make to Minecraft, I would say Dwarf Fortress is less of a proper game. It's more of a simulation. And that goes from a lot of aspects to the world down to random creatures. I think there's water pressure too. Flooding is a real big problem. There's evaporation as well. It really goes down there.
I'll give them gills and it won't be a problem.
To be a proper game, you would need to have an end state, like a winning state, which you don't have in Dwarf Fortress. So when you're
Very
winning is
true.
when you're alive. If you're alive, you're winning. Okay.
All right.
I mean,
and-
Minecraft is like base Minecraft is kind of the same way. Like, there's no real end to the game.
By the way, Frederick, I think I'm going to turn up your volume just a little bit. You were a little quiet on my side. There we are.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's no problem. All right,
You can
without
just
any
hop
further ado, let's go ahead and create this world. See, it's not taking too terribly long. The game can take a lot longer. And we're seeing the world forming before our very eyes.
I'm watching on YouTube. I am not seeing it forming yet. There it is, starting to load. There we go.
Yeah, and this game
What's that
loves
delay
its
like?
dwarven names, by the way.
There we go.
Oh, it's going nearly 100 years. There we are.
Dude, beautiful to see it in color.
I know,
And,
right?
like, not letters.
It makes such a big difference, and a big part of this is we can actually choose where in the world that we want to put our dwarves. So
Yes, you need
all of
to
these
look
are
for-
individual tiles that we can choose, and it gives us a ton of different details like the temperature, the trees, vegetation, all sorts of good
You
stuff.
need to find,
How do
need
you
to-
know where like the settlements are? Because obviously
you
you
guys
have to
hear me?
start off.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah.
Yeah, you need to find a spot that has everything you need. So you're going to be able to, you want to be close to water, close to source of animals, place where you can mine.
That is very true. And you do not want to be too close to water. You think you want to be close to
not.
water, but you do not. Because flooding is a real issue in this game.
That's right. That's right.
Let's see, what is this world called? Tetharamul. I think that's how you say that. Otherwise known as the
That's
Destined Plain.
Dwarven AF.
Oh, trust me, we are only getting into the beginning. There are whole YouTube channels that are dedicated to Dwarf Fortress. What is one called? Krug Smash. That's the big Dwarf Fortress channel. And he goes into deep detail.
You're going 2 knuckles deep into the Dwarf Fortress.
Hell yeah.
So does it start off with like, are there groups of dwarves already that you have to take command of, or how does that work?
Yeah, you're given a small handful of dwarves. The bigger your fortress gets, you will actually get dwarves coming in. They want to join your town or whatever.
You start with the initial wagon of dwarves that comes in as a settler. And if your mine becomes really attractive, other dwarves will come in because it's a cool spot to work.
So for all intents
Is
and
there a
purposes, I'm going with a...
There we go.
For all intents and purposes for this game, I am going with tutorial mode because there is a lot to this game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It looks complicated.
It gets very
Yeah.
complicated, so you kind of need a tutorial in a game like this. So, a dwarven outpost, you have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Ustenmenkot. I don't know. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the dingoes get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Sazirodist, Bridge Pleat, strike the fucking earth, motherfuckers.
Wait, are we a dwarven god? Is that what this is? Dwarven god simulator?
Kind of, sort of. We're more or less kind of like overseeing how our dwarves behave. We're pretty much like giving them tasks to do, and they'll band together to try and do it.
Yeah, we're more like the dwarf general or something.
Yeah. Okay, and there is E and C to go up. There is also the mouse wheel. So, Christian, you can see that this is pretty much how we're moving the camera around. It's a little rough, but it's functional enough. And that goes down. This goes up. Yeah, so it's a lot like Minecraft in that sense. There's different layers. And F1 recenters. There we are. It's a lot of really... It gets a little confusing at the beginning, but this is actually a lot easier to wrap your head around than the classic version.
That's hard to believe.
Oh, trust me, this is... We're not actually looking at small ASCII characters. This is way better. Let's see here. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. There may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to seek wealth below the surface. Begin by clicking the highlighted mining button. Ah, here we are.
Mine.
Mining indeed. Alright.
I need to get all of you to play Jump King on one stream one of these days. Just suffering. I just need to do it.
Sounds like a fun time. I'm going to go really close here to the mountain itself because I see a river over here that I do not want to get too close to. There we are. That's right. There's also a whole pause mechanic to the game. The game starts out paused, and I pretty much told my dwarves that I want a stairway there. So once I unpause, there's going to be some dwarves that go over here to try and build the staircase. They're just digging down.
I love it.
Yeah, there we are. Now they actually need to start digging out proper rooms. Let's see here. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for a large stockpile and some workshops. Consider that most workshops are 3x3 squares. Mining through the stone layers further down may take longer, but it leaves boulders, which are great building materials. And there is also a meeting area that I can make from zones. Yeah, zones are a whole thing in this game. It's pretty much just something that the AI kind of works around. It's what they recognize as like a meeting area, a tavern, stuff like that. I don't think I'm missing anything big. Am I, Frederick?
No, it's zones. It's kind of how you select places to dig, and then you can declare them to be such and such a thing. Yeah.
So we need them to work and we need them to drink.
Yes.
Yeah. So their main sustenance is alcohol because they're dwarves. And,
You gotta keep your dwarves drunk and happy.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So-
working. We don't want rebellion.
So
Right.
you also want like communal areas. You want and you also want to give them culture a bit as well. Like the more you give them elevated culture, the more they'll build interesting tools and weapons and stuff. And religious areas and icons to inspire them. That goes with the keeping them happy portion as well.
It can get really complex depending on how far you want to go with it. But for now, I'm just making a few hallways as well as some rooms. So that's what I'm doing.
So
Rooms.
how does it go when, like, do you go layers deeper? Is that how it works? Or
Yeah, I'm pretty much like going a number of feet below the earth. Wait. Let's forget how do you remove it to where they don't. Remove mining. Here we are. No? This must be something with the controls. This might just be some little quirk. I hope that removes it. Who knows? We'll roll with it. That way we're not getting too distracted.
If there wasn't any copyright, I would suggest playing some dwarven metal.
That would be incredible, actually. That might not go over so well, but it's definitely worth a thought anyway.
I mean, what are they going to do? They can't reach us. Right.
That is true. I'll just go ahead and let them start digging. They've got a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, there they go. And there go the pets.
How do you know? How do you know when they're working? Oh,
Yeah, you can see them working right there. I think I've just got a miner. There's a whole like jobs screen here where you get to see who's doing what. But she's my dedicated miner. There is also
isn't there
stockpile
illegal?
mode. Oh, here we go. Stockpile mode.
So how do you get like? Do you just have to input controls? Is there something you have to click? I'm not.
Kind of think of it like if you've ever like drawn out like a dungeon or something like that in D&D, that's kind of what you're doing for them. You're drawing it out so that they can dig it. So I've made a stockpile for them here. Let's see. Going to add a stockpile for them. For now, I think this is going to be their stockpile room. Why the hell not? And okay. Stockpiles can be placed both on the surface and underground. Once the pile is placed, click accept and select the all option. Oh, I see. We're accepting. And you can actually specify what all they're putting here. So it's kind of like Minecraft, it's just your dwarves are smart enough to know what to do with it.
Okay, yeah.
And I think that's going to be what goes on there. You may want to customize stockpiles by clicking on them. Yeah, so you can fully customize this. I'll ignore that for now. Next thing I'm doing is we are cutting some wood. So we need to chop down some trees. Oh, there is a whole menu for that, I see.
So, an interesting thing, Christian, about these dwarves is they have a mind of their own and a volition of their own, and you can even go in their thoughts, right?
Yeah,
like
there's like a
log.
button for it.
Yeah,
This is
there's
zones.
a log of all their lives and what they're living and their interactions and what they do throughout the day and everything. So you can go in and review those.
I think it's you.
So wait, can you be a wingman and like hook a brother up kind of thing? Like see that hot little dwarf over there? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see them meet and fall in love and get married and then start a family and things like that. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I got to specify some trees for them to cut down. Ooh, that's a big tree. We do have some big trees around, so that is something. Yeah, if this is feeling a little familiar to Minecraft, yeah, there's a reason for that.
Down some trees. We need some wood. Better find some stone.
Got to make
Kill some
sure that we're
animals.
inside at night, you know, that sort of stuff. Let's see. Oh,
Minecraft is
Hail
basically
Wrangler in the
Dwarf
chat.
Fortress
He just
put
joined
into
us.
3D.
There is also Readout. Readout's asking, what's the science behind your new avatar icon lighting up on voice? So, Readout, technically speaking, I am by all intents and purposes a ping tuber, which is a knockoff VTuber. It's just an icon going up and down whenever I speak. It's
an affordable VTuber.
yes, one where you're not paying thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. You just need 2 images, and that's pretty much it.
All he had to do was sacrifice 3 virgins to a blood moon.
Well, that's a given, you know.
I mean, we were going to do that anyway, right? But
Right.
But
All right.
Where's the derpy version? Show him the derpy version.
I can alternate to the
Anytime
derpy
it's
version
hung out
really
as derpy.
quickly. 1 second. Time to become Derp Otter. And we are derping out. Derping out while I make a carpenter's workshop. Here we are. Let's
I
go
have to
ahead.
wait to react because we're lagging on YouTube.
Yeah, we're delayed. There he is.
Yeah, it's a
Looks
little
like a
bit of a
15
delay.
point.
Oh
There,
boy.
just came in for me.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a
that's
way,
right.
So there's a way to make it so like people you're streaming with can see, like in normal time, like without the delay. But I don't know how to do that. Would be something I want to look into. It's funny because when I had Maji-chan helping me like just talk to commenters and hang out while I was playing Jump King. Because everything was delayed, she would hear me. She would hear the fall before it happened, so she would create like a sense of anticipation.
Oh, very nice.
Like for her, I'd just be jumping around, and then she'd hear, "No."
Hold on, I don't want to cancel that. I want to make a bed. There we go. I am officially making a bed now.
They can sleep on the floor.
Now, how do I get out of this window? Damn it, Dwarf Fortress. Still don't make this the easiest thing ever. Oh, there we go. Escape just does the job.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're slowly making this fortress. I actually want to mine out a few more rooms. It might be a good idea. Let's go here, here, here. We'll actually extend this down a bit. This game gets pretty heavy on the building side of things, but that's really part of the fun. It's almost like it's kind of like Minecraft or something.
Do they fight other dwarves?
What is it?
Do they fight other dwarves?
Yeah, I think they can. Is that right, Frederick? I think they can fight other dwarves. Frederick might be away for the moment. Either way, I think that's true. I really do think that's true.
Seems like you should be able to one way or another.
It makes sense for it, too.
Like, when I see these kind of games, I think Oonga Booga, man fight, grab rock.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, beds are found in the furniture category. Oh, I have furniture. Here we are. We have a bed. Where do we want this bed to be? Do we want a communal bed area? It's probably not the best idea.
Kinky.
It's very kinky.
It's like, all right, we're all going to sleep in the same room, everybody. Get comfy.
Gather round, everyone. Yeah, there we are.
Oh, I was reading a book the other day, and it's modern. It's written modern day, but it's based in like the 80s or 90s in California. And this gangster is like having a Dark Night of the Soul kind of moment, and then he picks up a hitchhiker, and she convinces him to drive her to the commune, and then they're all like, "Yeah, we all just share a room here." I'm like, "Oh wow!" And in the 80s and 90s, huh? Cool, interesting. It's not a cult. It's fine.
Here we go. So, Christian, we were talking about how each dwarf has their own kind of like thoughts and memories and everything. This is the case for each and every single dwarf in your group. So they have like items that they have on them. They have health. Dwarves have, I think they have like individual working organs in them or something.
Disdains stoicism, quick to despair. Oh boy.
Yeah, so each dwarf has their own backstory too. So apparently this dwarf misled Mosu Sidok, who is a miner, or led room pointed. So she has a lot of willpower, but she has poor empathy, poor focus, and a really bad fucking memory. And it goes into detail, like how she's a pessimist. She relies on the advice of others during decision making, slow to anger, tends to avoid crowds. And what's cool about this is your dwarves can dream, they can get inspired, they can go into fits of mad rage. It 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 depends. And it tells you
I
what
would
their
I would
thoughts are.
like to lead them to the dark edge and have them stare. I want to know what they see.
Yeah, and it shows their relations too, who they're friends with, who they fucking despise. I love how in depth it goes. It's a big part of the fun.
No, it's a very in depth game. I'm trying to figure
Absolutely.
out if it's a game I would ever actually want to play.
It's one of
And
those games
usually
where
the
I don't want to play it all the time, but when you do, it's a lot of fun. I think it's one of those types of games where the more you play it, the more you start to get a steady grasp of what's actually going on. It's one of those
yeah,
types of games.
it's also the type of game where the secondary uh, product from the game, the offshoots are more interesting than playing the game. So what's actually been gaining a lot of traction is people who make videos about their dwarf fortress. So seeing as everything is so detailed, you're actually furnished with a world with full of lore and full of story. So people have been drawing illustrations of the stories of their fortresses and putting it into YouTube movies, and that's created a whole subculture of people. So the
I believe that. I've seen people do the same thing with like Minecraft games that they've like modded the crap out of, and yeah, no, those can be interesting. Kids love that kind of stuff too.
yeah,
Also, we got T. Alex Radcliffe in the chat. How's it going,
Hail,
man?
good sir. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while
Yeah,
since a lot of us have played Dwarf Fortress. We're sort of relearning the game in a few ways, but other than that, we're just kind of winging it, really, seeing what
you need
happens.
you need to create an altar to depression. This is an almost 70-year-old woman working by herself underground.
Listen to this. This is the motto of Dwarf Fortress, by the way. Remember, losing is fun. That is very true. That's what all of the Dwarf Fortress community says about this game.
Oh no.
Yeah,
well, that's
that's why you
creators.
gotta watch out for flooding and everything.
What do you do about flooding when you're underground?
There's not much you can do, man.
Yeah, not much you can do.
You got to cut it off somehow.
Guess I'll just die, right?
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Radcliffe, have you played Dwarven Fortress? Have you led them an entire civilization to certain doom?
Oh, hey, we've got some barley leaves. What's this? Cabbages. That's some good food. Now, I believe there is a way where you can start giving everybody a task. You are, what is it?
Yeah.
You can make hunters, you can make fishers out of your
Yep.
dwarves. That's a big part of this game. Yeah, we are surrounded by cabbages and berries.
Bartenders. Do you have a? Have you started
Hunters,
playing?
gatherers, miners, red light district people. What?
Well, obviously.
Are you growing
Obviously.
mushrooms by any chance?
You can make mushrooms. You can make beer out of mushrooms in this game.
Well, you should get started on that. If you haven't done it yet, I would recommend you start making mushrooms. Do you have seeds? You should have come with seeds.
I think so. I'm trying to remember how that works. I think you have to make a... What is it? I believe you have to make a brewery.
Yeah.
Breweries are a big thing. Let's see if we can
You
make
gotta
a
plant.
brewery.
You gotta seed the seeds in a damp room. So basically, in a mine,
Well, we
you
are
can.
underground. I don't know if that counts or not.
I think that counts. Yeah.
We can
Radcliffe
also
says,
look
if I
up...
remember correctly, dwarves are happier the deeper underground they are.
Yes, they've got to be deep underground, and they've got to be drunk almost constantly. That's a big
Yeah.
part of it as well.
So you do want to do it. You do want to make a tavern, but you need to be growing mushrooms from so that they can source the ingredients.
Yeah. Okay, I may want to make a proper meeting area. There's also a burrows menu to create a safe place for your civilians to hide when real trouble comes. Okay, we may want to start making a burrows someplace. That might be a good idea. We can go ahead and start doing that. So I'm going to make a stairway. We'll go down. Or maybe not. We can dig a stairwell. Let's do that.
Back in just a quick second.
All right. There we go. We're going to make another stairwell. And we shall start mining again.
They dug too greedily and too deep.
Hey, dwarves
No,
always dig too deep. That's just part of it.
Shadow and flame.
Shadow and flame. Oh boy. Is the game paused? Yeah, it's paused. Cool. We should probably make a designated meeting area. That's probably a good idea. Zones will
The
have...
tavern is both great as a meeting place and a place to survive the harsh times, said one of the founding fathers. Probably. Thank you, Readout. Thank you for that.
What do we want to call this meeting hall? We can actually name what our meeting hall is called.
Oh, huh.
I might just call it the drunk room.
Call it Royce's house.
I've got an idea. White Claw Hall. There we are.
There, we're good. There we are.
That's perfect.
Alrighty, Tom.
Oh. You got here. We mentioned White Claw, and Billy Bob's like, "Whoa, I'm here."
I don't even drink, but okay.
Whoa. Oh,
All right.
we got Guilty Gearhead
We're
joining
gonna
us
ask
as
a
well.
question.
The
We're
drunk
gonna get
tank.
you a question.
What's
How
that?
much money do you think Concord lost?
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, Billy Bob.
Unfathomable.
No. I want you to guess.
Absolutely vast. So massive.
I
You're
know,
not going to
I
believe it,
know.
folks.
I saw it.
Two kahunas worth.
No, Otter,
Yeah.
Christian. How much do you think the game lost for Sony?
85 million.
Otter.
Oh. I think I saw it. Wasn't it the cost of the game was like 400 million or something?
What?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Without buying the company.
That's right. I was right.
Oh, bro.
That's the true cost of the fucking game. 400 fucking million. The game was in unplayable state 18 months ago. So Sony said, let's throw another 200 million at it and outsource it.
Oh yeah, let's just trust it to someone else after investing $200 million.
By the way, that's not including the company they bought that was making Concord.
I'm
200 million when they bought them, not including the actual cost of the company that they put into when they got them. Then another 200 million again.
So get this. They called it their Star Wars project. Turns out it really was a Star Wars project.
Oh my god.
They were thinking it was going to be the next Star Wars type IP.
Turns out it was.
All right.
Bro, I can't
We are
even-
assigning
I
our
don't even
jobs
know.
just fine.
The Lucasfilm Star Wars.
It's such a shocking amount of money, dude.
And we also
Holy
got Dragon Age Veilguard gameplay.
That's disgusting, dude.
Oh god. What was the whole thing
And-
with the what was it? The top scars?
Yeah, you can have top surgery scars
Yeah.
Oh, I
in a
saw
fantasy
that.
game where there's magic.
Well,
Fuck
yeah, you know, just that's exactly how it works. You know, where in a fantasy world where there's tons of magic everywhere, where a lot of other RPG worlds, whenever they've explored ideas like this, it's usually through magic. Somehow there are top scars for your breasts for removing them.
Oh, Well,
that
you know what?
reminds me
To be
of this,
fair,
it's like,
there
you can be
is no
honest, it is a fantasy game.
there is no tit slider really. I mean, there is one, but they're like fucking tiny, and all of them look like dudes. Every one of the body types.
Jesus.
Oh, Readout Productions just subscribed. Thank you, Readout, good sir. Welcome to the otter side.
Hey,
The
Rita.
only decent looking thing in the character creator is the hairstyles. That's it. The fucking character faces look absolutely fucking atrocious.
Yeah, that I saw videos and people were like, and so they're all the diversity people talking about how glad they are with all the diversity. I'm like, yeah, if there was really diverse, there'd be some good looking fucking characters in there.
Yeah, Wonder of
Don't you think?
Wonders. You would think that would be a priority somehow.
It's not a game for you and me. It's a game for they, them.
Well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Yeah, sure.
I think that's what's going
Challenge
to happen.
accepted.
I'm going to go on the fence and say this has been the year of if your shit looks like ass, no one's buying it. Star Wars Outlaws fucking massively underperformed.
Yeah. Does that surprise anybody? I mean, I saw
A little bit, actually, a little bit. Because even though it looked like shit, it is still a Star Wars IP game.
Yeah,
You
but
would have thought
Star Wars-
more than 4 million people would give it a
IP's
shot.
not worth shit anymore.
people have really stopped giving a shit about Star Wars, like more than before. Pretty astounding.
So I
Yeah.
expect Belgard to. I think Assassin's Creed Shadow is going to do bad. I know people are saying that. I think it's still going to be good, and I'm like, I don't think so.
I stopped caring about Assassin's Creed.
Keep in
Maybe
mind,
after-
Skull and Bones fucking flopped out the ass. And that was what people wanted, a fucking ship game.
How long did they
So-
spend on that game, by the way? It was like 11 years or something, wasn't it?
I think the original like announcement was like in 2018.
Oh my god.
And then nothing from it, and then 2022 was the gameplay, which backfired because it looked like ass.
Oh my god, it's Ming Wax Mountain. She is our dedicated builder, it seems. What's her
What
personality
the fuck
looking
was
like?
that name you just said?
Ming Wax Mountain.
That sounds like something her. I don't know her.
You got a big cunt, Otter. You got a
Well,
big cunt.
apparently she has very good intuition, but she has a very questionable spatial sense, you know? Yeah, and I'm waiting on these wooden barrels. I really want my wooden barrels, alright?
AC Pritchard comes in and says, "Smashing clams all day long. Mother Bear, his otter throng."
Oh, wait, where did my tutorial go? Oh, crud. Back to where we were. I'm in the middle of brewing some alcohol for you ladies and gents out there. Well, you gotta keep your dwarves drunk while you're trying to keep them alive, because otherwise they really don't want to cooperate. It's kind of a tough ordeal.
Did you look at your alerts lately?
Alerts? Let's see.
Experience says that same thing works on wives.
Oh, my fisher dwarf he stopped fishing because he got interrupted by a wolverine.
That's no excuse.
Yeah, that's no excuse. Oh, this is
He was
just an
interrupted
example.
by huge.
Oh my god,
But-
my fisher dwarf is fighting. Why is my fisher dwarf getting attacked by a fucking wolverine? Where is he?
Maybe he was picking a fight with him.
I
Yeah,
guess
maybe
so.
He insulted him or something.
Okay, this
they're
is
all drunk out
unacceptable.
there in the field. I can take him.
I demand that we get to the bottom of this. Where is this guy? Where is he? I wish there was an easier way to locate your dwarves. Ah, here we are. Let's see,
Put a
our
barrel on him.
fisher dwarf. Yeah, where is he? Yeah, there's the wolverine. Hey, get out of there. What's your name? Rakust Rithka, or Rakust Bell's name. How are you doing? Well, she has no health problems. Yeah, stop fighting the Wolverine. Get out of there. Are they still fighting?
That's what that dwarf is going to do for the rest of his life. He's going to get drunk and fight Wolverines in the
I guess
forest.
so. What's going on with you? Wait a second. There is a combat log, isn't it? Thoughts?
Yeah, if he found out, he'll if he kills that Wolverine, you know, George will never sell Star Wars to Disney.
Apparently she's really dwelling on the fact that she's trying to have a drink without using a cup or a mug. Well, get used to it. We've got a long ways to go before we can get into the heights of luxury. Come on, my fellow dwarves. Oh, she's also
I
stunned.
want my own mug. Thou shalt not ask for luxuries, peasant.
Oh my god,
Go
the
back to
Wolverine
hiding.
knocked her unconscious. What the fuck? It's
Jesus,
fucking
What
Wolverine.
kind of Wolverine is this?
She did injure it. What a fucking Wolverine. My lord. Fuck you, Wolverine.
Things kicking your hip. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a... I see where she was, like, fighting the Wolverine here. You can just see the blood stains and everything. Like, look at that.
That's nice.
Oh my god. There's no time to be taking a break, alright? We've got to get to work. We've got some beer to brew.
No more wild Wolverine fights.
That's right. Alright, time to brew our alcohol, alright?
Let's get down to serious business.
Yeah, this is real serious business. Alright.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, we've got to have a barrel from the carpenter's shop. I believe we actually have to put it down. So let's see. Probably furniture here. I'm sure there's barrels somewhere. Maybe not there. Let's get out of there. Oh, come on. Let's see, what is everyone saying in the comments? I agree, Readout. We need to brew the alcohol. Oh, hail AC. Just joined us in the chat. Saying pretty good, just chilling. And Guilty is saying, gotta send the Dwatters after that Wolverine. I agree. The one Dwatter got her ass beat. I actually feel bad for her, but she also was foolish enough to start a fight with a Wolverine. I think there's going to be a war
frankly,
starting
it's
between
her fault.
otters and Wolverines now.
Waters.
Dwatters. Oh my god. Alright, we need to put a barrel somewhere. How the fuck do we place a barrel?
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Oh,
I wish I
boy.
can remember the name of that specific Star Fox game I played a ton as a kid.
So we have some barrels, I know that. Oh, we have a bunch of barrels, actually. Where's our empty barrels? That would be nice, I believe. Probably have to make a zone for it. Let's try that. We need a stockpile. Let's have it over here. What are we putting in here? We need our barrels, I think. Can we? Or maybe we can't. Oh, these menus. Let's get rid of it. Oh, so what is everyone else up to tonight while I am struggling with these barrels?
Well, I'm also playing Dwarf Fortress, and I'm trying to remember how to. Well, I was looking at my log, and apparently a lot of people need an empty bucket for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out how to get them empty buckets.
Yeah, the empty
also
bucket
see
is a
that I've
real
got a-
problem.
I've got a lot of. So I've looked and I've seen I've got a lot of dwarves that I have no job currently. So I'm going to try to get them, dig them, and get them activated. And I don't know where to get more seeds though for the mushrooms. When you're out, you're out.
When you're out, you're out.
I'm gonna once I'm able to get this volume thing charged up a little bit better, I'm gonna start writing a story or two.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, I don't think I'll plan this one. I'm just gonna write off the cuff and see what happens. It'll be fun. What about you guys? Any good books you've been reading recently?
I just finished Ubik earlier today, and that was quite a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Ubik. So if any of you guys have read some Philip K. Dick, that's pretty much what it is.
I did.
Okay,
but,
yeah, I haven't,
long
but
time
yeah,
ago.
no, I've read Philip K. Dick. I've just never read that particular book.
Yeah, it's a very unique book. Uh, there's quite a lot to it actually. It's kind of a mind fuck. That's how I describe the book just in general.
Yeah, well, like it feels like every story he's trying to do at least a little bit of mindfuckery.
This one he really goes into it. All right, where does he take this barrel?
More so than normal, you mean?
I mean it has to deal with like psychics, life and death, what happens after death, all of that sort of stuff.
I think so. I like those kind of books, but sometimes they go too far and too ambiguous to the point
This one
where
actually
you actually don't
this one
understand what
maintains a
happened.
decent balance, I think.
Hmm. Like I like Ted Dekker as well, but there's one book of his that I read, and at the end I'm like, I don't know what happened, and I don't know. There's not even enough for me to really make a theory. It just kind of decided to be like, haha, the whole thing's been a mind fuck, but it's even more of a mind fuck afterwards.
Right.
I'm like, I think you went too hard, brother. You can step it back just a touch.
There is a lot we can
As
choose
for
from.
me,
How do we narrow
I
this down? Let's try food. There we are.
every now and again I'm in the mood for a good gangster story, whether it's fantasy or more reality based. So I started reading a bit more Don Winslow.
Oh, nice. I'm trying to
I
think
like
of what book I want to follow up next on. Technically, I've been reading some of book 4 of the Dark Tower series. I've also been reading some of Raymond Chandler's work. I've really been enjoying the Philip Marlowe novels that he has.
it seems like everybody. I've never heard anyone have anything bad to say about them.
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it so far, and the books are just dripping with wit. They're really fun, really kind of like sarcastic. So, yeah, I haven't really had too many problems with them so far.
How often do you step outside of your general taste and comfort zone when you read?
Pretty, it depends, but pretty frequently. I don't like to dwell too much on one genre unless I'm really focusing on it for a story. Usually, I try to mix it up a fair bit. That's generally what I prefer anyway.
It really depends. If I'm in the mood for something, it sometimes it's not even worth trying to read another genre. Like
Yeah.
something will compel me. Like for me, in November, the fifth Stormlight book is coming out, and I've been following that for maybe 6 or so years. I'm ready for it, man. I'm started going back through all those books, and each one of those books is longer than pretty much any Wheel of Time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I haven't read any Brandon Sanderson. It's something I've been meaning to get around to for quite some time. It's just something that I just haven't quite taken up on yet. And I really need to fix that because I know there's a lot of Brandon Sanderson fans out there. And I know a lot of his work is praised pretty highly.
you and I have talked. You know my general taste, and so what I'll say is I I've read a lot of books, and I don't think there is a fantasy series that is better than Stormlight. I have not found one that is better.
Fair enough. I haven't read any of Stormlight, so I don't really have too much of an opinion on that. But I'll be sure to take your word on it.
A lot of people recommend reading Mistborn, and Mistborn is fine, but I think any good thing that Mistborn does is done better in Stormlight. Some people disagree. I think if you're it seems more women enjoy Mistborn than and women enjoy Stormlight. But that's just a generalization kind of thing.
Okay. Oh, I see here. It's the next tutorial where it's talking about planting and making all of your brewing materials. There we are. Now I can keep my dwarves fed. Alright. So with a subterranean soil floor exposed, you can place an underground farm plot. It's not rich soil, but it will suffice. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's where you want to grow your mushrooms.
Yeah, I need to do that. Let's get rid of this stockpile. Let's go ahead and do that. So from the build menu, farm
Graphics
plots.
are great, man. They look way better.
Bad Sauce says Mistborn is better than Stormlight, but he is a homosexual, so grain of salt.
Dude,
Workshops,
the graphics
farming.
look so way better than my version.
Oh,
You have no
it
idea.
makes a world of difference because this game can be real. It's confusing enough as it is. Like me just learning how to farm is kind of a process. It gets far worse whenever this is just straight up text. That is so much worse.
That sounds awful. I don't know. I'll tell you now. I could maybe do this. I can never do that.
It's not that bad, dude. I grew up like programming on a basic on a Commodore 64, and I would build
I
my
can
own
barely
civil
use a
game.
computer.
And that's what I grew up working with, man. It's like I used to make my own games with letters on the screen that would move around. So I'm actually quite familiar with this interface. Obviously, this is better with the beautiful graphics you got there. And dude, it's quite impressive now. I'm jealous. I gotta get a gaming PC just for this game.
Ooh. Okay, so we're planning by season. I don't know. Okay, it's not per tile, thank God. That would be way too micromanagey. All right, so we're planting plump helmet spawn. Uh, we can also plant with above ground plants, but for now, I think that will work. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to make our ale. I think for the moment it will be okay. Fertilizer and
You
skilled
need the ale, or
planters.
you're going to have a revolution on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go get
So
water.
far, they're pretty happy for the most part. We'll see.
They look at they're in the common room talking amongst themselves. Day by day it's pretty good. You know what would make it even better? What? Being blasted to the wall.
Yeah, it's almost like it's an expectation or something. I mean, seriously. All right, we
Quick
need
question.
fertilizer.
Why is Mistborn with your Civil War collection? That's a really weird place to just have it on your shelf.
Quick question, Otter. Did you build them rooms with beds yet?
No, I have not. I actually need to build more beds. I'm honestly thinking of making like a dormitory here or something. So I need to make doors and also more beds. I was thinking about having these 4 rooms here being the start of our dorms. And I've got several more here that I can make into dorms pretty easily. That's kind of what I'm thinking of anyway. We can probably just have it be like 1 bed a room for the moment. So let's do that. Let's make a ton of beds.
They're all going to
1,
get diseases. I'm telling you, son.
3, 4, 5. How many dwarves do we have? 6. We're gonna make some doors as well. We need to make ourselves some doors. Alright.
Radcliffe says hit stone before you make dorms.
Hit stone before what? Before you make doors.
dorms.
Okay, that's fair enough. That is probably wise. We'll go ahead and cancel the doors for now. We'll just make some nice, comfortable little beds. I think we're doing okay there. How are we looking here? Oh, we've got no seeds. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, you
What
need
else can we
seeds.
put here?
You know, you usually get those when you start the game. Now I'm kind of surprised you don't have seeds to start with.
I've got some more plants that we've actually been harvesting, but we might need some more, actually. We'll
Do
see.
you have mushroom seeds? Those are the important ones. Yeah. Oh, dude, you have no plump helmets that have the same problem.
Yeah, I just ran out of plump helmets. And we can dig. I'm going to continue digging down this way. So let's see what we can find along here. We'll make a few rooms because, you know, that's the fun thing to do. Make a few large rooms. Why not? Thinking about having some nice meeting halls for our dwarves. We probably also need a chapel. Let's see if we can make a chapel around here somewhere.
What do they worship?
They have their own dwarven gods that they worship. I forget. It's all probably randomly generated or something.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Let's just continue mining. See what we find.
Well, the names will be randomly generated. Yeah.
Right, and I think it tells you what gods they have and everything. It randomly assigns a lot of it to you. Got ourselves plenty of rooms here. And we'll
Not
just
bad.
go ahead and continue digging. Because why not? Oh yeah, this place is turning out great so far. Yeah, and I think we've just hit it. We've just hit stone. So that's perfect for us. Go on, lead. What's your last name again? Lead Room Pointed. That's right. Such a creative name. How are we doing for food? Nobody's miserable so far. So that's good. We may
Well, they
want
should
to
be.
look around for some more plants, though. That is probably a good idea.
You could always do like the whole like zoo tycoon thing that every kid did, and that is release the wild animals and lock in all of the guests.
Well, clearly we can do that, but I'm not sure it's the best course of action at the moment. Oh, what did we just find?
That's true.
Ratweed.
Unless the Wolverine has been doing just fine.
God damn that Wolverine. I don't know. It just randomly harassed my one dwarf. Yeah, I think she's doing okay. My Fisher dwarf. Let's see how she's doing. Yeah, she seems fine. She's healthy. Yeah, she's much better now. Yeah, we don't need to worry about her anymore. Not until the next Wolverine attack, of course. She's just fishing. Having a good time of it.
Then she was attacked by an eldritch god.
Well, that can happen in this game, to my knowledge.
Jesus.
There are randomly generated monsters that can be a real problem. Oh yeah, this is turning
There
out
are
real
some-
nice.
Are there randomly generated monsters in this one?
I thought that was something that was there by default. I could be wrong.
I think so. But again, I thought there were certain predetermined families of monsters as well. Like,
Maybe. Like I said, I don't know the most about this game. Oh, we've got tons of beds. Let's just continue
will
placing
surprise
down
me.
beds.
surprise you. I just pulled up one of my dwarves' thoughts. You guys want to hear an excerpt?
Yeah, go ahead. This is all about creating stories, so go right ahead.
So her name is Litast Kibbuz, Litast Nagrald.
What a
quotes.
beautiful name.
She is a ranger, and there's a quote to start with. It says, "A skilled warrior is a beautiful sight to behold." Within the last season, she was frustrated after being unable to practice the craft for too long. She was frustrated after leading an unexciting life for so long. She was frustrated. There's a lot of repetition in the thought, in the descriptions.
Well, you know,
She
thoughts
was
can be repetitive. It only makes sense.
she was frustrated after a lack of decent meals for too long. See, I'm starting to feel guilty already. She was frustrated after a lack of abstract thinking for too long.
Now that's
She
a
felt
problem.
pleasure near a fine door. See? So when you build beautiful things, it gives them pleasure.
Oh,
She
I
was
see.
annoyed at the lack of dining tables. So make sure you got those dining tables.
Yeah, we gotta have our dining tables. That is a requirement.
She felt satisfied after receiving water. She didn't feel anything after sleeping without a proper room. Oh, damn.
Oh, that's rough.
No.
She felt fondness talking with a friend. She felt
And that's why
pleasure
she
near
worked
a
in isolation.
fine door. She felt satisfied at work. That's good.
Well, that's really good, actually.
She felt sympathy after giving somebody water. She was annoyed after being accosted by slugs.
The fuck?
What was that all about? She was disgusted drinking nasty water. She didn't feel anything after seeing Eden Grovespel die. Dude, that's dark.
Yeah, that's real rough.
She didn't feel anything after seeing Erush Garage die. Damn, man.
Damn.
He's like, got that fucking 4-yard stare. She felt pleasure near a fine table.
What is this, Code Geass?
Damn, okay. Do you want me to go on or is that enough?
No, keep going. This is a
Okay.
spicy stream already. Let's just keep going with it.
She was irritated when thirsty. She was blissful dining in a good dining room. Blissful, guys.
What is it with her and tables, all right? This is getting
Yeah.
spicier as we keep going.
Okay. She felt satisfied at work again. She didn't
Well,
feel
that's-
anything
that's always
after
nice.
She didn't feel anything after seeing a reindeer cow die. Well, I would hope not. Seeing the other dwarves didn't affect her as well. She was exasperated when caught in the rain. She didn't feel anything after being haunted by the dead.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, man.
He's pretty stoic. She was angry after getting into an argument. What was that all about?
I'm not sure.
She is married
Yeah.
to Dishmab Tool Painted. She is the daughter of Imush Lashkeys and Olon Helmsdays. She is a citizen of Worshipful Hames. She is a member of the Leafy Mirrors. He is a former member of the Bolt of Jaws. He arrived at Udibrit on the 11th of Sandstone in the year 250. That's usually when the game starts, is year 250. I think that's what I selected.
I'm at year 100.
There you go. Or I've been playing for a while, or something like that. She is 115 years old, born on the 27th of Opal in the year 137. Her very long hair is tied in a ponytail. Her ears are splayed out. Her head is somewhat narrow. Her hair is gray mixed with dark chestnut. Her skin is pale taupe. Okay. Her eyes are jade.
Ooh.
She is almost never sick, quite quick to heal, and tough. but she is clumsy. Litas Kibus likes cinnabar, steel, yellow diamond, pine wood. Yeah, she gets off on pine wood. We saw that.
What is
Giant bat leather.
I won't ask anymore. This is getting yeah. Keep going.
Okay. The color raw umber, the bracelets, goblets, these are things she likes. And the words of the cradled barricade. When possible, she prefers to consume apricot wine. She absolutely detests slugs, which we saw earlier. She has a great intuition and an iron will, but she has an iffy sense for music, poor focus, and little patience.
Okay.
Like others in her culture, she holds crafts dwarfship to be the highest ideal and celebrates talented artisans and their masterworks.
Crafts dwarfship. I absolutely love it.
Greatly prizes loyalty. I was going to say royalty. She greatly prizes loyalty, greatly respects artists and their works, really respects those that take the time to master a skill, deeply respects those that work hard at their labor, seeing friendship as one of the finer things in life, values family greatly, finds merrymaking and partying worthwhile activities, values cooperation, values martial prowess,
Ooh.
respects fair dealing and fair play, values leisure time, who doesn't, finds nature somewhat disturbing, and values a harmonious existence. She personally
Sounds like my
finds
son when he was younger.
Oh, I think we're getting a lot of fish. Sweet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're
Emily
getting
the
some
old
extra meat.
dwarf says hello, Mr. Otter, and Seehaw says rockin' stone.
Hell yeah. Hello, Gimli the old dwarf. Welcome to the stream. And Seehaw, rockin' stone, good sir.
Oh, you got some beds now, I see.
Yeah, we've got several beds. We just need doors. T. Alex was saying, don't make wooden doors, make stone doors, but I think I need a stonecutter's workshop in order to do that. I believe that's right. I also need a butcher's shop. Workshops,
You
farming,
can just make
butcher.
them eat the meat raw.
That too,
Oh, I
that
haven't-
also works.
I haven't worked
Workshop,
on this so far.
farming, and a butcher shop. Let's put it down here. Seems like the perfect place.
I love this game because you have so much control.
Oh yeah, you have a ton
really
of
little
control.
detail.
But the dwarves, they have minds of their own. They will rebel if they really don't like you.
Like, people are used to really dumb NPCs, but these dwarves have really unique personalities and a very detailed.
Yeah,
very
whenever I
detailed-
played Skyrim, I would always get like NPC upgrades.
Oh, not rooms, dorms. I see. Or not doors, dorms. I see. My bad, T. Alex. I'll go ahead and create a ton of doors then. Because
Every
dwarves
door.
need doors.
Frankly, the best doors.
Best doors imaginable.
You'll want to put tables in rooms as well,
Okay,
Make
well, we have
beautiful
plenty of
doors.
room.
like, or is it a bedside table or a cabinet or something?
Door. There we are. How many is that? 3 more, and I think we'll be good. There we are. We want to have some proper rooms for our lovely dwarves.
I think you can assign rooms to dwarves. That's something. that
Yes,
you
I
can
think
do.
so. Oh, we can open up our creatures. Let's see here. Select pets and livestock. Oh, I see. I see. Can select which animals to slaughter. Interesting. Oh, there's a bunch of slaughter buttons. Oh, I need to have a pen and pasture. Yeah, I might want to go ahead and do that before we start slaughtering animals all of a sudden. I remember that. That was something I had completely forgotten. Alright, let's keep them far away from the wolverines. Where's a good pasture?
Wolverines!
Wolverine! Here we are.
Yo, chill kid, what's up, brother?
Hail, Chill Kid. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have
Hey,
you with
Chill
us.
Kid, how's it going, man?
Hey, you hung out with us on the Iron Seas just the other day. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
Oh, crap, I forgot about this.
We're going to name our pasture Iron Age BBQ. There we are.
Perfect. Perfect. Make sure it's only men. That's it, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll put in quotes, men only. Oh, well, there's the character limit. Oh, well. It's there in spirit.
Yes. Oh, this is funny. I found part of a short story I started making fun of Herman's book, The Stoned Wizard.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is so bad. This is the story about Otto, a young man apprenticing under a 420-year-old wizard. This is fucking worse than I remembered.
Great. All of our
Why
animals are
no?
hungry. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, they are starting to move them over to the pen and pasture. Great. We really need that because I don't want our animals to starve.
Perhaps if you made a slave class.
You do pose a good idea. We do have a bunch of options as to what we want to slaughter. We do have a lot of yak cows. That may be a good idea. And we do have boars. They're all domesticated. Let's go ahead and kill the boar. There's only one.
Make some piggy leather.
Yeah. We also have a stray reindeer
I'll be typing
calf.
here in a minute, but tell me if my keyboard is too loud, and I'll turn it down.
So far, you're doing just fine. Like,
I haven't
you
started
sound
yet.
okay. Oh my god, there's some weasels around. Are they, by chance, water weasels? Let's see where they are.
I suggest you take care of that filthy infestation right away.
He is a fellow weasel, and it looks like he's in the water. By all intents and purposes, I'm gonna say he's a water weasel. Well, isn't this just wonderful?
They are traitorish. They are traitorish. They are
How
bad.
dare you speak
They
that
cause
way?
trouble. Why did you say that word?
Say it again and you'll be put to the mines. Along
Say my
with,
name.
what's her name? Down here. Where did she go? She must be sleeping. Here we are. Lead room pointed. You'll be mining along with lead room pointed.
I'll be making fun of their name the entire time.
The entire
That's
time. Alright, let's pull
Yes,
up our
sir.
expedition leader, see how she is doing. Let's see here. What is this name? Nil Haildgirders. Well, that's a really interesting name. You have no job. Oh, come on, that's no fun. How lazy. What is your personality like? So, Miss Nil here has a good memory and a way with words, but she has an iffy sense for music. Come on, Nil, you gotta have a little bit of time to yourself, you know? Just have some fun. Listen to some good tunes.
Engler suggests we barbecue the Wolverines.
Yes, we should absolutely barbecue the Wolverines. That would make for a wonderful barbecue.
Oh no, it's a little gamey,
Just a little gamey.
Cougar's not that bad, actually. I mean, most people don't think to eat it, but apparently meat is pretty darn good. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds pretty good.
I
All
mean,
right.
she's only like 15 years older than me at this point. It's not that good.
Oh, we're making doors as we speak. Oh, this is very magical. Come on, make
They
those
don't need
doors.
privacy.
Oh, what are we having here? Uh-oh. Oh, the stray KV boar has been slaughtered. Eh, I'm pretty cool with that. Nothing to catch in the swamps. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Ooh, it's now summer. Oh, we've struck a lot of nice minerals. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, tons and tons of
So-
minerals. Let's keep mining.
You made a tavern, right?
No, I haven't. It's about time that I made a tavern proper.
Make it big enough, like make it larger than the other rooms, because you'll eventually draw attention and it'll get crowded in there.
That is true. We need to make some proper taverns. And we have plenty of room. Our lovely miner, Miss Lead, has been doing that for us. So we might want to go ahead and make a tavern. See here along the second floor, that's probably a good place. I think we have enough room as well. Yeah, I think that's good enough for a tavern. Let's see here. I don't think we even have a proper brewing source at the moment. But let's see. A tavern. Or is it a dining hall? Is that it?
Yeah, it might be a dining hall. I'm not sure if tavern's the right word. I just see it as a tavern.
Oh, it says this important zone is where your citizens will gather to socialize. It's also where taverns, temples, hospitals, and the like are established. So it's under
There you go.
meeting areas that you're putting it.
Nice.
Okay. I'll put a meeting area right here. At this lovely place.
Hey, guys, in gangster movies, when they call someone a mook, what does that mean? Do either of you guys know?
Not entirely sure.
I'm gonna look it up because I've heard it said in books and in movies, and I've never understood it.
Yeah, I don't know it myself, honestly. Alright, now we're making a new
I'm
tavern.
not even from that part of the.
Oh my god, it's called the
Oh.
Laborious Tooth. I love it already.
That's awesome.
That's a really cool random
Oh,
name.
apparently means a
Yeah,
foolish,
you get good names
insignificant, or
sometimes.
contemptible person. Okay, that works. That's kind of what I anticipated. Some meaning of that kind. But pretty much exactly what I pictured.
Let's see if we can build anything related to a brewery. We may want to look into that. We have metalsmith, soap maker's workshop. I guess we want our dwarves to be rather healthy. That's lame. Got hives, kitchens, farmers. Nothing really for a still. Isn't that interesting?
How are things going in your dwarven communistic enterprise?
So far, decently enough. Can't really complain too much. What is next on the to-do list? Bins, bags, and barrels. Ooh.
Hey, Marcus Brandon, thanks for checking out the channel, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Let's see.
Chill Kid guessed that it meant that the person is dumb or unreliable. Not too far off, Chill Kid. Pretty darn close.
Yeah, really not far off. Let's see here. Bins hold just about everything else except furniture, wood, and boulders. Also, apologies for all the learning. This is a rather learning-heavy game. I'm just kind of stumbling my way through it at the moment. Oh yeah, that's right. We can make rooms. Bedrooms.
Perfect.
There we go. We can make proper bedrooms.
this game, man. I just looked away from my writing.
Yeah, I don't think you ever learn this game fully. You're always kind of in the process.
Just like Goat Simulator.
I'm guessing we can assign a dwarf? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, I see. All right, Nil, this will be your bedroom. Go crazy.
Become artistic.
Yeah, I think
Become artistic.
they're happier when they have their own room assigned, or else like they just sleep in beds randomly.
Yeah, and that's no fun. We need some proper bedrooms. And we have enough space now, so that's how we're going to be doing this.
I'll say this as a chill kid would. I used to live in an apartment above an Italian pizzeria, so I'm basically a good fella. My boy.
Oh my. Well, I will say this is a first for me. I don't think up until now any of my past dwarf settlements have had proper bedrooms assigned to them, which is a little sad. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. Oh, we need to start placing more doors. That is a problem. We need our doors.
Mamma mia.
Oh, do we have no wood? Oh, come on. We
Didn't
need more
you
wood.
have some bitch chopping down trees? Or is that the woman that got attacked by the Wolverine?
No. It should be fine. We have tons of wood here. We need a proper stockpile for our wood. Let's make that. Let's give ourselves a proper stockpile. About yay big. And it's going to be for wood. Absolutely perfect. And what is with you guys not making the doors that I wanted? Yeah, that's still on the to-do list. Come on, dwarves. You need to
They don't want to make
now.
doors, they want to dig.
Do they have?
They can't dig until they make their doors, all right?
Do they have all the tools they need?
I think they do. They're making the doors. Slowly but surely, they're making the doors.
They're eating the cats.
They better not eat the cats.
Are they Haitian?
I don't think they're Haitian.
I think we're banned on YouTube now.
Yeah, we're
sorry.
banned. Bye, YouTube. It was lovely knowing you. Because YouTube doesn't like its edgy jokes.
You do see cats roaming around, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of cats. All right, let's make these beds here. Oh, yeah, let's redo this zone here, and we'll make it a more proper bedroom. I think the door has to be part of it. All right, we've got everything we need there. Let's give bedroom for our mason. I think he'll appreciate that quite a bit. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Oh my god. Official Chill Kid is saying, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. It's such a disgrace like you've never seen. Yeah, my dwarves are really unruly.
Have you looked at a report lately?
I can't say I have, actually.
It's good to keep an eye on it.
General So's kitten. What?
What?
You've
I just read Wrangler's comment. I just got back.
Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. Everybody has a room now. They just need a door.
Going into my Google Docs, it reminds me how many projects I need to finish. Yeah.
Oh, we've struck platinum. Wasn't that sweet?
Nice. You have a musician dwarves or what?
I don't
They
know if
struck
we've got any
platinum.
musicians yet.
You just said they struck platinum, you know? So I figured that you had pretty good musicians.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
That's bad. That's bad.
Most of our dwarves are pretty happy. Over half of them are leaning towards happy. It's not too bad.
You can hit R to get a report. I think the same shortcuts work in your version.
R is not giving me anything.
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately not. Alright, we are giving out refuse here. Oh yeah, there is a garbage dump here. We need to give a proper garbage dump, because it's unacceptable. Where's our refuse pile? Ah, here we are. We'll just put it right over here. I think it's over here. Garbage dump. Perfect. There's our garbage dump. A nice plot for garbage. What do we want to name our garbage dump?
Lucasfilm.
Okay,
The first draft.
Lucasfilm. There we go.
Oh no.
Hi, Lucasfilm. I hope you're doing all right.
No.
It's rather unfortunate.
Yeah. It's like I've been going through, like, I've watched all three of the OGs with my kids. I've watched the first two prequels, and now we just have to, when I see them again, we're gonna go through Revenge of the Sith.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot there's caravans that will come in. That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Also, I need to make a
It'll
burrow.
interact.
That's right. I need to make a proper burrow. Why are we putting all of our livestock in the tavern? Come on. It's absolutely terrible.
Why is it Evele always wins our movie polls every single time, even when he's not trying to? Gosh dang it!
Well, darn it.
Are they mail-in polls or?
Yeah, no, there's been a 4 a.m. ballot dump. My movie was winning by a lot earlier in the day, and now it's tied for last place.
Oh no.
It should have fucking
Oh,
known
boy.
the Batman Sims would come out of the woodwork.
So which movie's winning?
So it was DC animated films. We each selected one. Evele or Justin came in with Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. AC had Superman: Doomsday. Bat Sauce had Batman Under the Red Hood, and I had All Star Superman.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
had
any
I was
of
up to
those.
85% of the all the voting in the very beginning for a long time, and now it's like I'm tied with 18% of the vote in last place. Gosh dang it!
I think we need some
All
blocks
my
here. Let's see. We need to make an ashery, I believe. Looks like we need some blocks for that, though. Might be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, so we need to make at a workshop first. We need blocks. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some blocks. Make wooden blocks. Go, my dwarves, make some blocks and plant those seeds. Let's make some mushrooms.
Oh, for mushrooms. Okay, I thought you just wanted more dwarves.
Also, Frederick,
dwarves will
have you
come.
been able to make a still yet?
Still?
Yeah. A still is how you get your mead and alcohol.
Yes, yeah, still is short for distilleries, I believe.
Right.
Okay. I think so. Yes.
Oh, we can brew. We can brew drinks now. Oh, that's amazing. That's incredible. We can actually make alcohol so everybody can be happy and drunk. It's going to be a wonderful time.
Yeah. The game is about to start.
It's about to start proper until a flood comes along and we all die. But it's fine.
I haven't had a flood. I'm actually digging close to water now, and I'm starting to worry about it.
Oh, we need to make another empty barrel. Oh crud. Let's make a barrel. Goddamn barrels. We need barrels for everything.
You'll need even more for the drunk workers after you give them alcohol.
You should look for a report though. Like there's probably an icon or something somewhere. Like you should be checking in on your dwarfs from time to time.
That is true. My dwarves seem to be pretty happy, but let's take a look at them. Let's look at our miner. Oh, she's making stuff right now. Our lovely lead room pointed. See, how's she feeling? She seems pretty happy at the moment. Very satisfied. Yeah, I don't think we're having any problems with her. Let's look at our other dwarves. I don't think we've taken a proper look at some of these guys. Who is our stone crafter? Let's see here. Melbid Robled.
Melbid, okay.
Yeah,
Nice to
or
meet you.
Melbill. Melbill. That's an even better name in my opinion. He has great memory, but he has quite poor focus and poor creativity. Keep in mind, this is a stone crafter. What it...
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have some rather unoriginal works here.
We're gonna have a lot of flat
Well,
stone
unless
walls
he
with flat
memorizes
stone
the-
benches.
Alright, let's read this guy's description. He rarely looks on others with lust, he dislikes obligations, and will try to avoid being bound by them, though he is conflicted by this for more than one reason. He is a rather friendly individual, he is trusting, he does not easily fall in love, and rarely develops positive sentiments. He doesn't seek out excitement. Man, this guy is a bore.
Jesus Christ, what a...
He is moved by art and natural beauty, and he is troubled by this since he dislikes the natural world.
What? He's a tortured artist.
What is this guy? He sometimes acts with little determination and confidence. He is currently more confident. Well, that's nice. He is quick to form negative views about things, generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. He isn't particularly curious about the world, quite comfortable with others that have a different appearance or culture. He is currently more rude.
Psycho killer.
So apparently right now he is more rude, more fearless, he is currently more shameless, he is less private, and he is currently more thoughtless.
Yep, I'm telling you, he's going to become a serial killer.
He's gonna be arrested for public indecency.
Yeah, this-
Give him time.
This guy sounds dangerous, actually.
Pre-crime,
Why is he here? Yeah.
He needs alcohol to get through the working day, he likes working outdoors, and grumbles only mildly at inclement weather. What a
Drunk is
weirdo,
gonna be
Melbill.
But he doesn't like nature. Why would he want to work outdoors?
Yeah, you're a stone crafter. It's like, I think you're in the wrong line of work.
I think you're in the wrong life, brother.
All right, who is this guy? Sodel Ono Tizote. It's an interesting name. Otherwise known as Sodal Mountain Shanks. All right, I like this guy already.
Open shanks.
Oh, or gal.
We'll make up for Glow Rock.
She has a great musical sense and an ability to read emotions fairly well, but she has very little patience. Okay. Often does not feel lustful. She has a tendency to go it alone without considering the advice of others. Doesn't
He has
handle
no fucking
stress
hair.
well.
I don't think it has anything to do with lust. I don't think anyone wants a woman with any hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like everybody here is out for themselves. It's like they're the most droll group of dwarves I think I've come across so far. They just want nothing to do with anything. They occasionally like music or what have you, but they feel guilty about it. It's like, what are these guys?
They're goth dwarves.
Yeah, we need to rename our dwarf fortress to Gothtropolis. Yes, a zero dist isn't quite cutting it. It needs to be Gothtropolis. So apparently she's currently more shameless, more rude, fearless, currently more confident, less private, and more thoughtless. How interesting, I say. How interesting.
Wow, when she's thinking, she clicks her tongue repeatedly.
Oh god. Oh boy.
I used to have. I knew someone like that. Yeah.
If she gets married, I don't know what to say for her husband.
All right, we're making an ashery now,
Sorry.
boys. Now we're in business. I think our animals are doing okay. I don't think we've had anybody die on us.
Half my dwarves are jobless.
Yeah, screw those jobless dwarves. Ooh, we can make potash. Hell yeah. Yeah, we need some good fertilizer. What else can we grow? Oh, no. Actually, let's go and grow some plump helmets. I don't think they're gonna, like, replace everything. Yeah, they're just choosing what they're planting at the moment. Okay, sweet. That's wonderful. Yeah, we need to make some tables. You are right, Frederick. We need to have some tables on us.
Yeah, in the rooms.
Tired of eating on the toilet.
Yeah, it's not the best. We need some
You gotta
proper
build your-
tables. Do we need to make chairs as well? That might be something.
Yes.
All
For your
right.
tavern, you need chairs. You don't need chairs in the bedrooms, but you need chairs like in your tavern, your meeting room.
Well, I'm
Your
trying to
public
take care
areas.
of the fundamentals now, so everybody gets a table in their bedroom.
Oprah meme. Everybody gets a chair. Everybody gets a table.
You get a table. You get a table. You get a table. You get a table. And one more to go.
Chill Kid, the musician, says you need a music room.
We do need a music room.
That's right.
We're
Hey,
well
don't
on our
put a
way to
table
making
in-
a chapel.
Don't put a table in Melville's room. Like, just make him suffer.
Yeah, screw Melville. Melville is nothing but
For the
trouble.
most part, screw all of them. It sounds like they're all kind of shitty.
Melville is particularly bad, though. I do not like Melbourne.
Melbourne, like the place in Australia.
No. I meant to say Melville.
Melville, okay. That was
My bad.
what I thought.
My bad.
I'll forgive it.
Okay. Let's see if we can make an extra room up here. Let's go up this way. Yeah, there we are.
I might have made it a deluxe.
Melville. Alright, let's keep going. Got all of these lovely rooms here. Oh, this is fantastic.
Yep,
Absolutely
good.
wonderful.
Looking good.
Looking pretty good so far.
So you can also create statues or request statues and decorative stuff.
Ooh, we found onyx. Some migrants have arrived. We have more people. Oh, joy. Our population doubled overnight.
And that's why you gotta
And
prepare.
it's obviously
gotta
the
scale up.
joyful, diverse personalities of all the people here, obviously.
You always gotta keep scaling up.
Canceled making ash because we need ash. Or potash. My bad. Alright, let's see if we can make anything else instead. Do we have any lye? We can try making some potash from lye. And we need to start assigning some jobs. What's our laborers looking like? We've got some carpenters here, I believe. I thought. It's rather interesting, I see. Got some woodcrafters, some woodcutters. Okay. We're gonna start adding some nice woodcutters. Yep, you are helping with the woodcutting effort. Oh, we've got a gem cutter. That's really interesting, actually. Don't have much in terms of planters. We've got an ambusher, though. Miss Tosid Metobretus. It's an interesting name. But these are dwarves we're talking about.
What?
Yeah, Metobretus.
Metobretas. Oh wait, you have to say it with a proper accent.
Metobretus.
Metobrita.
Exactly.
All
right.
these short brown guys working in dirt with dirt.
They all have a
Miss
different look.
Rockhurst is doing a really good job as a fisher dwarf, even though she got completely destroyed by a wolverine that one time.
She's developed a severe hatred of all outdoor wildlife.
She really has. All right, we've got a couple of
Probably gonna be
stone
tougher
cutters as
for
well.
Every
I
time
love
she
all the
kills a fish,
different,
she looks down and as she guts and says,
Look at all those little icons, man. They all have a different look entirely.
I know, and we need to give them some bedrooms as well. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Well, not too much. We have some extra rooms available. We can
I wonder if it
expand the
would affect them
dormitories.
dramatically to put the miserable people all together.
Well, clearly.
You could probably like do a couple of dorms. Like not every bedroom needs to be like one bed. You can do a couple of dorms to house incoming migrants and stuff like that.
Just having like more beds around in each dorm.
Yeah, you could have like a couple of rooms with 2 beds and things like that.
That is true.
I say we send them back to their own country.
All right. Either way, we've got to make ourselves some more beds. So
Do you have doors that you can shut at the front of your fortress?
I don't think we do actually. That is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, the first door you need to build is really the one. Well, I don't know if it's the first one, but you could eventually going to need to be able to shut the door to your fortress if you get like incoming threats.
So if we're going down, is that a regular door or a trap door or something?
That might be where you want to put a stone door, I think.
Stone door. Okay. We're
I'm
gonna
just guessing here, but
yeah, we're gonna have to start building some stuff like that. In the meantime, let's start making some more beds. 2, 3, 4. There we are. And we'll have to start making some more there. What can we build, I say? What can we build?
buckets. Make sure you got buckets.
I believe we have buckets. Okay. There is a stoneworker type forge we can make. I'm not sure if that's what I want, though. Screw press, metalsmith, mechanic. We can make a magma forge. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to make a jeweler's shop. That sounds pretty amazing. Let's do it.
Yeah, you have to be able to produce, because when you have what do you call it? When you have migrants or sometimes you have just merchants that come in and do business. So the more you have products and good quality stuff to share and sell, like clothing, different types of clothing.
That is true. Ooh, what are there
useful.
under constructions? Ooh,
Dwarves
we
are
can make
happier.
some paved roads, some floors. We may want some floors now that we have more of taverns going on here. That might be something we want. What do you guys need? What do you guys need? What are your thoughts? Apparently you were all caught in the rain. And these guys are still... Why are they starving? Hold up. I think I might know the issue here. We have ourselves a zone here. Oh, well, that explains several things here. We need to start adding animals. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta have your little zones for your
Yeah, no
types of
wonder they're
animals.
so unhappy and starving.
Yep.
They've all got to be in the Iron Age barbecue. It's just how it works. See if that's getting them out. Yeah, I think they're moving the animals. Good, good. There they go. Oh, that's wonderful. Now they can eat and not
yay,
be
the boss
starved.
finally let us eat.
Yeah, they've just been starving in there for days now. Or, well, for the better
Boss
part of an
said we-
entire season.
Boss didn't say gather the animals. We're not gathering animals.
Wait, who's unhappy? Somebody's unhappy.
Probably because they came into this place hoping with hope for the future. Then they met all the fucking dour citizens who were already there.
Are you unhappy because you're jobless? Is that what's wrong? Who's
They're
unhappy?
taking our jobs. All these filthy, paperless immigrants.
What's with you? Mr. Catton Admired Portals. What?
What's that name?
So he is rather unhappy. He felt satisfied at his work. He was dejected when caught in the rain. Does rain depress you that much, Mr. Catton? Is that really such a problem? Huh.
Come on, Mr. Dad.
Well, this is rather interesting. Let's see, what's your personality like? He has a very good sense of empathy, a natural inclination toward language, a great deal of patience, good intuition, and good creativity. But he has poor analytical abilities, poor focus, and poor spatial senses. Apparently, he also needs alcohol to get through the working day. Do we want to listen to this guy's story? Because apparently he is listening to a story as well.
Interesting. Meta stories.
Oh, here we go. This explains it. He is often sad and dejected. He tends to form only tenuous emotional bonds with others, so he often tends to share his own experiences and thoughts with others. He usually thinks before acting. He is curious and eager to learn, rather assertive. He isn't particularly ambitious. He is slow to trust others. He lives a rather fast-paced life. He is moved by art and natural beauty, and he is troubled by this since he dislikes the natural world. I'm sensing a theme here. He does not go out of his way to help others. He is slow to anger. He does not easily fall in love and rarely develops positive sentiments. He generally acts with a narrow focus on his current activity. Yeah, no wonder this guy is unhappy. That's horrible.
What the hell?
What is...
Apparently, Steve... Sorry, go ahead.
What is wrong with my dwarves? They're having a terrible time.
Oh, they're just a very depressed lot.
That's perfectly normal for Dwarf Fortress.
They're
It's normal for
miserable.
dwarves not to be happy, and it's like us. It's like normal people. We're not always happy. Sometimes people are miserable.
Well, I'm not going to stand for it. All right, you guys need to start making some actual wood floorboards, because I'm sick of seeing the place like this.
So is the tavern built? Did you put chairs in the tavern? Because if they have a meeting place to hang out, they're going to be much happier.
So I am making a tavern for them now. I'm actually putting up floorboards first for anything else. That might help out.
Yeah, that's going to help out for sure.
Floorboard solves everything. Oh, Led here is having a wonderful time. I believe she's rather happy. Oh, now we get to see what god she worships. Want to hear this wonderful dwarven deity name? Avuz Uzalral.
There you go.
That's a dwarven god if I've ever heard of one. That's pretty
Dwarf.
metal.
Yeah, that's pure dwarf fortress for you.
It's pure dwarf metal, you know. Alright, we need to start placing down some more beds. So
Did you
let's
make
do
your
that right
stockpiles?
now.
I think you did, right? You got stockpiles all over the place.
Yeah, I've got a big stockpile here. We could probably expand it. Let's do that.
Yeah, you should probably have one on each level, I guess.
You've got a good point, actually. Let's do that. That's a stockpile room. Yeah, you make a really good point. We need to have a stockpile room for each floor. Alright. Oh yeah, beds. We need to have our beds. First off, let's see if we can change these bedrooms so that they can have more people. Oh yeah, you can add... Oh, this could be pretty bad. We'll see. Let's make some dorms though. We need to do that. So we'll go ahead and start adding some more. Making a ton of beds. Hope we have some doors available. We better have doors. Doors. Oh, we have no doors. Okay, now that's a crime. Start adding a new task to make some doors. Can make 2 new doors. There we are. Absolutely perfect. I think this is an older comment. Wrangler was saying he sounds like me. I'm guessing he's talking about the Mr. What is his name? Just had his name pulled up. Mr. Catton.
Frederick.
Yes.
So what kind of character do you have for the game tomorrow?
Oh, I'm not in the game.
Yeah, Frederick's not joining for tomorrow's game.
Rats.
Where are you guys going? What? Oh, everybody's hanging out in the tavern. What are these floorboards?
That's good, man.
As they do. As they do.
We need more doors.
They're gonna be happy. Happy campers.
Yeah, they need tables.
Yeah, tables, chairs.
I think I've got tables. Hold up. Yeah, we've got tables. All right.
Make them so you can turn them.
There we go. We've got ourselves some tables. We're in the business now.
Make sure they're turntables.
They're just regular tables.
I'll see. You can't have a party without turntables.
That's true. We'll just have to deal with it for now. Times are rough.
Gotta start somewhere.
We've all got to start somewhere, all right? Let's build out a back to this tavern.
Beneath the bottom.
There you go. Dude, I'm at 100 population in my game.
Already? Oh, this is a game that's been going on for a while, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's my first Dwarf Fortress game. Still.
Hey, at the very least, you're surviving.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty impressive.
We need more doors. You can never have too many doors.
Probably going to call it here in a minute, fellas. I got to get home and take care of the dogs and such.
Yeah, that's just
But
fine.
yeah, no, I started writing my vampire story. Billy said he was working on one, so I figured I'd work on mine too. I
Nice.
decided it's going to be a gangster. He basically got kicked out of is working with his portion of the mafia or family back in the east, and he's going to go to the west coast and fall in love with a vampire stripper.
Fall in love with what?
A vampire stripper. Sorry, I did
Okay,
not
no,
say
I
it.
heard right. I was just making sure. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah, no, I figured like I'll set it like in the early '80s. It'll be cool vibes and such. He's using a fucking payphone and
Oh yeah, well, if
being
you said
told.
it in the '80s, you got to make sure to describe all the different smells of the spray net bottles.
Anyway, Tina's hair caught fire
No, they
again
didn't
this
catch.
week.
I mean, it happened, but like it was like once every 2 years or something. Like it wasn't often.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey,
Freaking
everybody's getting the wood logs. Look at that. Oh,
Good,
that's beautiful.
good, good.
bet those freaking trees.
Those fucking trees.
That's
Get
beautiful.
them out of here. Do what they did to Washington State. Yeah, I've seen some photos of some family and friends of mine from way back in the day. The last old growth logging they ever did in Washington. They brought them down in these log trucks coming down 410 close, freeway close to where I live. And each log truck held a single log. That's how big they were.
Ooh.
And like it wasn't even the whole tree. It was just that like a 20, 30 foot portion of it. And it filled the entire log truck just by itself. Freaking insane, dude.
Yeah, it sounds insane. Jeez.
They're like, yeah, we got the last one. It's like 15 trucks in a row, all just one tree. I'm like, pretty intense, dude. I wouldn't have mind seeing that myself in person.
Alright, we need to start placing some more beds. Because, you know, sharing is caring.
That sounds like communism.
Don't tell them that. It's no big deal. They don't need to know that.
We are seizing the means of production.
Yes. Peacefully.
Every worker will get an equal slice
Mostly
of
peacefully.
very little. Of course,
Is it
those
gonna
in
be
charge will
me?
have to have more in order to distribute it, obviously.
Why does production have to be so mean?
Don't ask questions.
Also, put your kids to work.
Yes.
Those mines are going to mine themselves.
Absolutely not.
Oh, it's like that comment. It's like, yeah, what children working in the mines was banned in the early 1900s, and like just this century, early beginning of this century, Minecraft came out and became the most popular game of all time. The children, they long for the mines. They want to.
They long for the mines.
All right, fellas. I think I'm going to call it there for now.
Alright.
Yeah, keep it up, fellas.
So what's
Remember,
your first- what's your-
make the best dwarf communist state you can.
I'll do
check
my
back with you.
best.
All right, Christian, have a good one, man.
See you, man.
Peace out, hombre.
Alright. So far, everything's going pretty swimmingly. How's your fortress going, Frederick?
Well, there's no meat and no fish, so I'm trying to understand why there's nothing. I probably need to solve that first.
Hmm.
So I'm looking into that. Maybe set some zones to stockpile food.
Oh, I see. We actually do have to give them extra... We've got to give them extra rooms. Proper rooms. Oh. Well, that's no fun.
What do you mean?
We can't have the dwarves share rooms.
Oh, you can't?
No, it doesn't look like it. I think it replaces who's there.
Okay.
Yeah, it straight up replaces who's there. That's no fun. Wonder if we can remove this building. That's it. That's slated for removal.
What's a burrow exactly?
So a burrow it's where your dwarves go whenever they're trying to hide from real dangers. Think of it like Helm's Deep, where they're all like hiding at the very back and kind of like the caves. That's basically what's going on.
Gotcha.
We're removing some beds willy-nilly. Because, you know, you don't need those beds. We'll seize those. You never needed them. That's right.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nobles and administrators.
Ooh. Alright, let's start placing a bed down here. Yeah, we don't have a bed at the moment. We shall fix that. No worries. No worries whatsoever. We'll just keep on digging. Because digging solves everything.
Okay, I've got most of my roles are vacant, so I gotta fill the roles. I had never thought of that. There's a bunch of stuff you have to configure that you learn as you go.
Very true. Always learning. I'm just hoping that I don't accidentally get into this stream here. That could be very bad news.
That you what now?
I'm just hoping I don't accidentally tunnel into this stream over to the right here. That could be very bad news for my fort.
It's okay. I thought you were talking about the stream online. I was like,
No,
what?
no,
What?
different stream.
I got you. Yeah, you got to stay away from the water, man.
Yeah,
Flood.
got to be real careful. And technically, I could just keep tunneling down. That might be easier. I don't know how you tunnel buildings here. Removing stamps, stairs, ramps, constructions.
What do you mean you don't know how you tunnel?
I'm actually trying to remove where it's like you can designate to dig something. Trying to remove that.
Oh, remove that. Yeah, I don't know by heart. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know by heart either. It's like once the order is given, you... Oh, here we go. I found it. There we go. I found it. Actually, those can probably stay. Let's just remove this. We can dig a few extra rooms here. I don't think that'll be a bother. Yeah, these rooms should suffice, actually. I think that'll do just fine.
Your bookkeeper needs to work in an office to improve precision.
That's rather interesting. Oh.
Yeah, super interesting stuff. So basically, you gotta. It's like The Sims in a way. There's very much simulator. You got to build your culture up. I know you have to put bookcases in first, so you can have books in, and then build culture and stuff, and then they learn to read. And
Oh, yeah.
it's
It becomes a real problem after a while.
super interesting. And the fact that they're autonomous is what makes it fascinating to me.
We're doing really good as far as food goes. Drink is
Got
okay.
mushrooms.
We've got a moderate amount of drink. We can probably do better.
Yeah, you got to pump those numbers.
Hmm.
Make more mushrooms. Get the seeds. I don't know where you get the seeds.
Trying to make potash so we can have better, so we can have more fertilized crops. We're trying to anyway. Let's see. We've got cave wheat, sweet pods. I don't know what all of this is good for. That's the problem. Cave wheat, I would imagine, would be pretty good. Let's start planting some cave wheat. And
Did you ever
let's see.
try to dig upwards in the mountain?
Have we tried digging upwards into the mountain? Not yet, actually. Mostly digging
Sometimes-
deeper.
No, I
We could
understand
dig
that's-
upwards.
You can get a level or two sometimes. Yeah.
Wait, what is this? You can encrust your ammo with polished stones? Encrust ammo with cut glass? What is this? I think I just came across something truly special.
Yeah. I don't know if it has magical properties, but it makes them worth more.
Ooh, interesting. Let's see, what else do we want to make in this place? Any more workshops I see? Oh, hail, Animated Moon. Thanks for joining the stream. I don't think I've seen any of your comments before. He's saying, evening, digging some holes, I see. Yes, indeed, we are digging some holes, and we're having a wonderful time of it so far. Got ourselves some lovely workshops going on. Oh, we probably need to make a barracks or something. That could be useful.
You can also follow a dwarf, like if there's a shortcut to, you can create a shortcut on your keyboard to follow a certain dwarf. So the F keys can be set, so when you want to follow a particular one, you can like check to see what their routine are, what they're up to, and all that. When you want to sort of micromanage or micro surveil, or just discover the world through their eyes, you know.
That is true. Oh, we need to make an office. That might help. Must contain a chair. Place a chair later. Okay. Administrator must be assigned. Okay, we need to have an administrator. That seems to be a big order. So let's go ahead and do that. I believe I saw it here. Nobles and administrators. Yeah, you are going to be our administrator. Okay, we're choosing a symbol for the position holder to carry or wear. That's interesting. Only, what should it be? Well, we can probably go with a pick, or we could go with a cedar bucket. I don't know why, but I kind of like the sound of that. Let's do it. Oh, we're naming the symbol now. What is this? Tumam Bomrek. Yeah, Tumam Bomrek. Let's go with that. Because why not?
What's the justice tab?
I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring it out myself. Let's
meat,
see
got
here.
Fish. I don't know why I don't have any meat fish. I have a ranger hunting. The dog is fighting. I'm getting reports that the dog is fighting.
Okay, we need to have a proper dining room too. That's going to be a big order of business. Oh, is the dog fighting?
Yep.
What
And a
is going on
badger.
here? What is a Kia? K-E-A. A Kia has stolen a pigtail cloth, a pigtail rope, cedar splint, and a copper pick. Motherfucker.
You got a Kia problem.
Yeah, we've got a real Kia problem. Also, an animal's grown to become a stray alpaca. Now that's pretty sweet. All right.
Cats are good to keep animals away, to keep rats away.
That is true. That is absolutely true. All right, we need to get some more wood to make ourselves an office. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll make some floors. Yeah, we'll make this the room on the right. That's what we'll do. Some wooden floors. Perfect. All right. That's what we've got going on. This looks so goofy, but whatever. I don't even care anymore. Got ourselves some more room here. Don't tell me it's the Kia. What is with this Kia? It keeps stealing our shit. Oh, come on. We can't make potash. Now that's a real problem. We've got to have potash. Just what are these people up to? Ooh. Got some interesting places to mine here. Let's keep on going. Let's just keep on going. By the way, thank you for everyone joining us tonight. I see that Herman P. Hunter just joined the chat. He says, Otter ignores all of my comments. Yes, I do. See what I mean? Yes, I see. Let's see here. We'll make ourselves a new stockpile. In this massive room here. Perfect. We'll accept. Absolutely wonderful. Utterly fantastic. And this... Ooh, we could make this a barracks, actually. That might be fun. Can we go with that? Yes, we can make it a barracks. Let's do it. Unnamed barracks. What do we want to call this? We'll call it the Iron Age Attacks, because why not? Razor would be proud. Wonderful. This is turning out really well.
Got 15 population, and 2 seem to be very happy.
Only 1 is slightly unhappy.
Yeah.
Which is not the worst. It could be a lot worse.
Go bully him until he gets happy.
Bully him into submission. There we go. Oh, come on. We don't have any more doors. We need more doors.
More door doesn't sound like...
We need more doors. We can never have enough doors. Ah, yes. More doors. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only need double that amount. 5, 6. Just 2 more. Beautiful. Make those doors. We absolutely need them. See, we can make some more bedrooms. Let us do that as of right now. Come on, Catton. I know you're depressed, so let's make a proper bedroom for you. There we are. And who do we want in this lovely bedroom? Geshud, you seem to be a happy little stone worker. You get your own room. Congratulations, it's your lucky day. Wrangler says in the chat, I gotta hit the rack. Have a great night, everybody, and God bless. God bless, Wrangler. Thanks for joining us. It's been
God bless.
a
Good
lot
night.
of fun. Have a great night, good sir.
Night, Wrangler.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of doors now.
Nice.
So
Have
many
you started
doors, I
the
don't know what to
stone
do with them
crafting?
all.
Stockpile them.
Yeah.
Do you have any stone crafting skills yet?
Stone crafting skills. We just made a stoneworker's workshop, so that is something.
Should be able to make stone doors, perhaps?
I believe so. Let's start
Question
adding
mark,
some more
question mark.
beds. Yeah, we've got plenty of beds too. This is coming along beautifully. Now I can't wait to see how this will all end in tragedy. But one step at a time, one step at a time. Now, whose bedroom is this going to be? Ah, it shall be yours, good sir. I think my game's saving at the worst possible time. Well, this is rather intriguing.
What's going on?
It looks like it's saving my world. There we are.
Okay.
I was worried the game crashed for a second. That would have been a little
Right.
bad.
Yeah, mine crashed earlier.
Oh, did it? This is a
Messed up.
pretty demanding game.
Yeah. But just to let you know, I'm running it on the tiniest little laptop ever. Like it's an old Aspire 1. They called them notebooks back in the day because they got like a bunch of extra Atom chips that are like really basic.
Yeah.
And I installed Linux on there and I got it running.
Yeah, well, at the same time, like, even for more modern hardware, this game does demand a lot. It's not graphics, it's just so much is happening in the game itself.
Yeah, that's right. It's all the calculating, the creation of the world, all the complexity. which
Tons
is
and
what
tons
makes
of
it interesting.
complexity.
Which is why you got to check your reports and get into their heads and all that, because it gives you really another dimension of the world you're building.
Ooh, autumn has arrived. That's interesting. Got a stray water buffalo bull.
Ooh, that's good food source.
God damn it, this Kia is stealing everything.
I gotta.
Where is this
go check
Kia?
on-
Where are
go
you?
check on the cat. Be right back in a sec.
Kia is hiding in a bunch of pears, of all things. Oh, he is miles away. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe let's not concern ourselves for the time being. It'll work itself out, I'm sure. Oh, brother. We've nearly got ourselves everything we need. Ooh, we have ourselves a wonderful little office space here. Well, isn't that lovely? We need to build a chair as well. Let's make ourselves a chair. Aha. Beautiful chair. And let's make a table for good measure as well. Because who doesn't need a table if we're doing a desk job? You know? I don't see any desks, so let's make a table. Absolutely incredible. And I think we just need one more bedroom to go, and I think that will be it for our dwarf fellows. Let's see what else we can make for these guys. Let's try and dig a place here. I'm sure nothing will ever go wrong here. Right there. Let's go. Looks like our dwarves are feeling pretty happy at the moment. That's absolutely wonderful. And no flooding. Even better. Do we have extra doors? Yes, we do. And I believe we have a bed to spare as well. We do. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And that shall be our final bedroom. Who is the lucky person to get this bedroom? It is a dwarven child of all things. Limel Etorethrim. I'm terrible with dwarf names, but he's the lucky winner. Oh, beautiful. Let's make ourselves another door as well.
Have you been able to make stone doors yet?
No, we can probably start making stone doors. For this first floor down, I've actually just been keeping it to wood, but we can probably upgrade, no problem.
Stone door, I'm thinking, is mostly for the entrance to your fortress.
I'm making a rock door right now.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Okay, we've got ourselves an alert. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the blameless corridors is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, they need a trade depot. Oh, that's no good. Alright, let's make a trade depot topside. We need that
So many
Pirano.
responsibilities in this game.
But you know, it's so rewarding in the long run.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. It's much huge depth of realism.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's make it right here at the base of the hill.
Despite the super simple graphics, that's the contrast.
Yeah, it's a big part of what makes this game so rewarding. Nothing to catch in the central swamps. Oh, okay.
It's like no game designer company can compete with this. Like, you can't just create a simulation with this amount of depth from scratch.
Absolutely not. Like, this is a bit of a small tangent. This is a story I love hearing because it was the creative lead behind the game himself. I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head. But anyway, he was talking about one of the bugs in this game, and him describing the bug report was the funniest thing. Because it essentially goes something like this. He's saying, okay, so my dwarves, they like to drink and everything, and they go to taverns, and, dwarves not really caring about what waste is. Whenever they're finished with a drink, they just naturally toss it on the floor, and go about their merry day. So alcohol starts spilling across the tavern floor, and there's also cats going around the entire place, just kind of like walking around, getting alcohol on their paws and everything. And you know what? As cats do, they groom themselves, so they're licking their paws. And so, next thing you know, I see a bunch of dead cats everywhere, and I look at it, and it says that they're all dead from alcohol poisoning. And I'm going, what is going on? And then I realized it was an after effect of where I coated in lava that could stick onto surfaces that also applies to mead. So all of the cats were dying from high amounts of alcohol. And then it was just a simple number fix, and that was easy. And so you get crazy stories like that just from bugs. One little numerical error caused all of the cats to die from alcohol poisoning. And that's why this game is wonderful.
Absolutely. And it's why we go back to what I was saying earlier, and to the fact that most of the end users of the game are not using the game directly. They're listening to the stories of people playing the game.
Right.
After them.
Well, Dwarf Fortress is like a story-making machine. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. It is. I mean, your dwarves have these very unique personalities that are well described. Everything they're doing through the day is described. So, and it's not just utilitarian, it's also their thoughts, their experiences, their social contacts, everything. So you got a complete profile to write a story from scratch, and you can easily get into the heads of each of your characters and get a good feel for their personality and everything. You got a visual description of all of them as well.
And that's what makes this game so magical. I want to make this admin office, I want to call it like Bitch Face Office or something like that. Bitch Face Central. There we go.
Karen Town.
Oh. That's even better. Karen Town. Karen Town. That's a wonderful
I want to
idea.
see your manager. Yeah, just go to Karen Town.
Yeah.
Why?
Alright, I hope our outpost is being built. We really need this built really quickly because I want to trade. Where are these dwarves coming along from? Come on. It's nearly built. Hey, we've got our trade depot. Alright, we've got all of our good stuff here. Apparently we don't need a trader. That's interesting. Well, we have a trade depot now, so that means a lot. So I think we're good there. Ooh, we've got ourselves a diplomacy option. Mr. Liam Kogan Tagath, I guess that's how you say his name. He says, I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. All right. There is so much to share, and he adds a bunch of information added to your civilizations and world info. Oh, so he's telling you about the world and everything.
World building. You got intel.
Hey, that's pretty sweet. This is
Nice.
really neat. What all do we want to get? It's a good
You got
question.
0 unhappy folks now.
Right. All of them are neutral at worst. A lot of them are pretty moderately happy. A couple of people are really happy.
Yeah, 2 are like unusually retardedly happy.
Okay. Well, I think we need some drinks or something like that. So let's see what he's got on him.
Seeds. Get the seeds.
Yeah, let's look for some seeds. Plants.
See them there.
Plump helmets. Yeah, we need some plump helmets.
Yes.
I would love some plump helmets.
Get as much as you can.
Let's see. We could always do with some... Let's see. Do we need any weapons or anything like that? Ooh, cups, mugs, and goblets. Well, obviously we need some mugs and goblets. And
That makes
my
sense.
lord, there are tons of them. Like, too much to count. Let's go with some citrine mugs, because why not?
Flasks and water skins.
Yeah, flasks and water skins. That's not a bad idea. I thought I saw them somewhere.
Cloth, thread.
Yes.
That might be stuff that you can't produce yet.
Right. Let's get some cloth and thread. We need all of that good shit. Do we need any tools? Ooh. Let's ask for some dice, because why not? And some altars. Let's see. Drinks. Here we go. Yeah, we need all the drinks you can give us, because we're pretty low on drinks, and that's eventually going to cause us problems. Ooh, instruments. Ooh, I have no idea what any of these instruments are, but I'm just going to click randomly. Ooh, this is probably the biggest thing, though. We probably need some proper clothing. So, like,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Some good
coats,
clothing.
cloaks. We need that. We need some hoods.
Shoes.
We need gloves and mittens.
Socks.
Socks, shoes, leg wear. Let's go with... We need trousers. I don't think we need loincloths or anything. Leggings. We need that. Alright. Weapons. Do we need any weapons? We may eventually want to make ourselves some weapons. That might be a...
Yeah, get a couple of weapons.
Yeah. Let's ask for some war hammers. Maybe a few... Maybe some crossbows. And I think we'll be good. Perfect. Oh my god. That is some insane percentages. It's like doubling the prices for everything. Fine. A need for cheese is expected. Okay, we're gonna need to make some cheese. Those are some pretty high demands. Cheese. Okay. What are you doing? Tosid Medtobretus. We need to get some proper flooring in here. I'm getting sick of all of this being a little not the best standard of quality anyway. Let's continue digging, as dwarves are wont to do.
Yep, that's the name of the game.
It's the name of the game. Keep on digging until you can't dig anymore.
Then dig some more.
Exactly. Alright, let's continue digging out this way. We're making good progress, as always. Beautiful.
What's hauling mean?
What's what?
Hauling, Hauling.
What's hauling mean?
Yeah, he says you have 0 routes. They're hauling something to routes.
Okay, so they're trying to haul some sort of item to a route of some sort?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure what they mean by that. That's the big
neither.
thing.
I'm trying to figure that out. What was that?
Oh, we don't want that.
Got the old school text version, so just going through the menus, flipping, trying stuff out.
Yeah.
Military.
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what it means, though. It's a little mysterious, if nothing else. Alright, we've got some extra places to dig. I'm pretty content with that. Ooh, who's reading a story? Yeah, we need some better living conditions for this tavern. It's a little bit of a problem. Let's make some floors. Let's make some stone floors even better. We need 40. It's a little bit of a tall order at the moment. We can wait a little bit. It's no huge deal. Oh, hey, merchants are unloading their goods. That's exactly what we want to hear. And that is fantastic. Got a lot of wonderful goods here. Beautiful. All right. Well, I honestly think there is probably a good place to call it. What do you say, Frederick? I think that's a pretty good place for us to call it at the moment. Oh, we've got a couple of unhappy citizens. Let's check out what's happening to them real quick before we head out.
I see just one, but then again, I'm lagging a little bit.
Oh, yeah, probably. That would make sense.
Okay, the second one just came in.
Oh, Catton is just feeling bad. It seems like he's easily depressed whenever he listens to someone telling a story. That's interesting. And Limmel is just sad because he's playing make-believe.
It's like the story's too woke, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it's like, we need to get these woke stories away. Like, come on. Like, we need some more optimistic stories, you know? Something with a bit more hope to them, a bit more drive, I guess. Yeah, Catton's just listening to, you know, like, top cuts and everything, top cut wounds.
Create
just
art and statues. You need to make more beauty in your fortress.
I do. That's a good point.
That'll get the morale up a little bit.
That is a good point. Well, either way, I think that is a good place for us to stop this. So we'll go ahead and save and return to the title menu. And with that, I would like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. This has been a wonderfully fun stream. My name is the Lord Otter, and this has been a Friday night chill stream on Dwarf Fortress. Thank you so much, Frederick and Christian and Billy Bob, for joining us tonight. And to everyone in the chat, I bid you all a great weekend, a cordial goodbye, and squeak squeak for good measure. Until next time, friends, good night.